Hi guys, Kaiser here, and I've got some really exciting news for you today as information surrounding Civilization 7 has finally started releasing. This morning we got our first look at the new Civilization 7 logo, which looks fantastic. And later today we should be getting more information about the game. If I'm not mistaken, we'll get our first look at the Civ 7 trailer, thanks to the Summer Game Fest that is happening later today. And before we get any more detailed information about the game, I want to share with you guys 3 expectations and 3 hopes for this next entry in the Civilization series. Expectation number 1, surrounding the Summer Game Fest later today, I predict that the game will be revealed with a cinematic, pre-rendered cutscene ode to history. A lot like the opening cinematics that we've seen from prior Civilization entries. Fingers crossed that we're also going to see screenshots and gameplay footage showcasing the gameplay, the new art style, some of the leaders in the game. And if they do that, here's a double prediction for you. I predict that we're going to see at least one leader that has not been featured in a previous Civilization. Expectation number 2, speaking of leaders, I think that Civilization 7 is going to double down on the vibrant personalities and colorful characters of the leader heads of the different civilizations. I think that makes a lot of sense from a gameplay point of view, from a business point of view. A lot of Civ's competitors shied away from those vibrant personalities, and I think to their detriment. I think those leader heads are a big part of what make Civilization such an engaging 4X game. So I think they're going to double down on that. I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe we're going to see from great persons and advisors. We'll see even more vibrant personalities and characters. But I suspect, at the very least, we're going to continue to see bright, engaging leader heads out of Civilization 7. Expectation number 3, I think we're going to see even more map interaction. Civilization 6 took a big step forward in this direction by splitting up the cities into districts that you could place across the map. And I think for the most part, Civ players have really enjoyed that. I think they're going to see that system evolve in Civilization 7. And they might find even more ways of engaging with the map. I don't know what that'll look like. Maybe we're going to see quests on the map. Maybe we're going to see more engaging barbarian tribes and neutral cities. I don't know, but I think we're going to see something more with map interaction in Civilization 7. And now for my hopes for Civ 7. Hope number 1, I hope that we see multiple leaders for every civilization, or at least most civilizations. They opened the door to this in Civ 6 with the Greeks, for example, where Pericles of Athens or Gorgo of Sparta could lead the Greeks, and they had unique bonuses and features. But for the most part, they left this multiple leader feature hanging in the air, something for modders to take advantage of. And I think there's a lot of opportunity for Firaxis to explore this idea in Civilization 7. I think it's a great way of exploring the history of long-lived civilizations by emphasizing different time periods, or a way of showcasing different, again, vibrant personalities and colorful characters from that civilization's history. So I hope that we see that, and certainly I hope we see that option return from Civ 6. I would be shocked if that is not an option for modders to take advantage of. But I want to see Firaxis do more with that in this version of Civ. Hope number 2. I'm really hoping for an overhaul to the different victory types in Civilization. In every prior version of Civ, other than Conquest mode, for the most part, victory conditions tend to be fill in the bucket, you know? You build enough libraries and you fill up enough science and you win the game with science. And maybe a little bit of production as you build your spaceship. Or culture. You know, you build enough art museums and then you just win the game as the culture numbers go up. And even religion in Civ 6 as a victory condition. Yeah, you had units on the map, but for the most part, it was just having enough faith points to outmass your opponent and win. You just fill in the bucket with numbers until you win. And I'm really hoping that we see a lot more engaging gameplay in these other victory conditions in Civilization 7. I don't know exactly what that would look like, but I want to see more strategic decision making on all of these different battlefields that hopefully will matter and overlay into one another. Even if I'm going to go for a conquest victory, that all of these other elements play in, or if I'm going for a science victory, all of these elements play in, that they're more interlaced and interlinking and require, I don't want to say micromanagement, but strategy and engagement and something more than fill in the bucket. Finally, number 3, I'm hoping out of Civilization 7 that we get even better mod support. Now, depending on who you ask, either Civilization 5 or Civilization 6 was the better game for modders and the ability to take the game further and engage on that creative element. But I hope that Civilization 7 blows them both out of the water with the most comprehensive and the most accessible modding capabilities possible. We won't really know about, I can almost guarantee you, we won't learn about that in today's announcement, but as more information surrounding Civilization 7 gets revealed, I hope that we will have the best Civilization for modders, period. And that's all that I've got for right now. But there will be more information revealed later today at the Summer Game Fest, so stay tuned to Iron Kaiser Gaming and consider subscribing if you want to be notified about my next video, where I will go over all of the information that gets revealed later today about Civilization 7. In the meantime, what are your thoughts about my expectations and hopes for Civilization 7? And what hopes do you have for Civ 7? What are your expectations? Let me know in the comments below. And is Civilization 7 the kind of game that Iron Kaiser Gaming should lean into? Do you want to see more Civ 7 content from me? Well, I'm going to be hosting a poll in my Discord, which you can find in the description below. And I'm going to be asking my closest followers, what do you guys want to see? Is Civ 7 a game you want to see more of? Feel free to join and let me know there in the Iron Realm. In the meantime, this is the Iron Kaiser signing off. Have fun out there, and look forward to Civilization 7. See you around, guys.